Let's jump on in. Where do you want to start at? You want to? Do we need to spin a wheel or something? Do I need to get like a wheel for us, like, and we pull all our topics on a wheel.
I don't know. Okay, it's kind of tricky because there's so many things that have happened. I feel like we can start a little bit with some shenanigans.
All right.
So let's go with Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, senior. He goes by that because he has a junior. I always hated when my dad did that shit too. Like, nigga, just call yourself Steve Smith. Why you gotta be Steve Smith Senior? You the first Steve Smith. Obviously, I'm the junior.
So let's get into that a little bit. And
man, Steve Smith
was outed by his mistress husband. And not only was he outed by him, but I mean, we got photos of all of this.
I'll read some of the text messages if you like me. So then I'm gonna play the phone call between them two.
All right, you got it. You prepared. Look at you.
So Steve this is him texting his wife. See, now you teasing me. Wow, you look stunning. About to go work out. I'm getting a little chuck. Then he sends a picture of himself, not a penis, just himself, actual self. He's a trainer he's a coach with the Baltimore Ravens too.
Right.
Then she go, yes, sir. Take me deep down your throat like you kind of like. You wanted to suck me off. I did. I would have gagged on it, but I had to come home. You enjoy it. You like to feel it. I like feeling it deep in my wet pussy. Me too. Letting you taste it though will be so of a turn on. I shot my nut all inside your pussy. I love making you come. I enjoy it more when you come inside me.
Oh,
noted. You get to feel it. All right, that's just some of them. Now, there later on, he says to her, and I said to Matt, because Matt told us we needed to talk about this. She said, you moved my IUD, it went so deep. At that point, I can't go home. If I read that, I'm not going back home. When I read that part of the text message, you moved around my IUD. That means I ain't doing shit. Number one. Number two, you are the king dingling. Obviously, if you're moving our IUD around, and I'm assuming this has never happened with me. If she has never, I don't know that situation. But regardless, you move the IUD around, she's your woman now. She's yours. She is yours. Because you don't move. And no, I'm reading this, not like, hey, I heard on the phone, I heard about the doctor or something. She in there, you dig so deep, my IUD got moved around. I mean, ma'am, I can't go home. I'm not going home. I'm not going home.
Wait, D. I just
it'd be like when someone is getting actually abused, like an abusive relationship, and you can't go home. That's how I feel. I got abused by Steve Smith's dick when he went inside her.
It's so funny. Like, I can't go home.
I can't go home.
I can't go home. You so. Yo, okay.
He's yours now. She's yours now.
There's a lot to unpack here.
He's yours.
I don't have an IUD. Never had interest in an IUD, so I don't know. I know where it sits, so I guess technically that could be possible. But like, ladies, there is a such thing as too much dick. This sounds like too much dick. It's not comfortable. Okay. I just wanted to say that. I think it's funnier. It's not funny because this stuff like this is never, because it's a catch-22, because when we hear situations like this happen to other women, we have all this rancor and energy toward the male, that is committing the adultery, and why is this other girl trying to put people's business out there or bring it to the streets or whatever.
No. I didn't get to that part, Dom. He shouldn't have brought it to the streets. I'm saying I wouldn't have went home.
I know, and you're a very serious face again. I know, but I'm saying because
I wouldn't have went home.
Okay, But
Y'all would have never heard about it. You just saw me doing the podcast in a different place. Like, where you at? Don't worry about it, nigga. We still do the show on our normal day.
And it's a lot to.
And I'll text you during the show. IUD moved.
Daryl, is that something that you want to tell me? Because I feel like
no. I ain't never had that happen to me. Well, I mean, I done moved a couple of IUDs in my time, but I have, no lie. But if someone else said that in our chat I'm reading, that means you digging her out.
Okay.
That's yours now, buddy. And I'm fine with that. I'm a man enough to let it go. Didn't Tony Bryce say just be a man about it? I'm being a man about it and leaving.
All right. Okay, Daryl. Okay.
Look, I know that's not the same reference from the song. It just sounded good for the moment, y'all.
I mean, I got it.
But it's not the same thing with the song. The song is a totally different thing. But it just kind of rolled for the moment, y'all. So very, it was just be hyperbolic and laugh. Keep going.
So, with that said, the whole thread itself is kind of interesting and funny, and that's what I was saying. It's a catch-22 because if this was the flip side, where this was a chick bringing to the streets, and he's saying the same thing that we would say as women, like, that she's married. You're very well aware that this woman is married. Isn't he supposed to be married too?
I don't think he's married.
Okay. But he's
just a Ravens band leader or like a part of the band or something like that.
Okay. So he is, like the husband is just very clearly upset and rightfully so. But he's like, you knew she was married and you still mess with her and blah, 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 so it's,
no, I'm wrong. Steve Smith is married.
That's what I'm like. I know when I read the messages.
He's wilding in. Jesus Christ.
Nigga.
He been married since 2000.
Listen, that's what I thought I read when I saw the article.
He got a type though. I'll say that. He got a type.
We know it ain't black.
Yeah, he got a type. You got to talk.
But ultimately, it's just wild because, like, I think the funniest part about this, outside of that, are the photos that he's sending.
Yeah,
it is that, like, it's so funny because it's like, yeah, I'm in the gym, but it's like he don't have no neck, and so it's like head and shoulders. And these hats, and he think he look good in these pictures, and I was like,
now something about him, Don, that you may not know. Steve Smith is a petty man.
Okay.
So he's not a big white. He was actually he had to struggle to, not going to say struggle, but he was not a prototypical size for a wide receiver. He was only 5'10".
Okay.
Like 5'9", 5'10". So like he'd be fighting people and being petty and doing all kind of shit to people. So it's fun. The reason
what is the normal height for a wide receiver?
6'1", 6'2".
Okay.
6 foot. Like he's like Steve Smith might even be like 5'9", even like
okay,
something
so like my height. Okay.
Yeah, like and then you think about a wide receiver in NFL, like and making it.
Yeah.
Like because he went to Utah back in the day. Let me see, how tall is he? Because he's like he's only a year older than me, actually. No, he's 2 years older than me. Height.
So is he now like a commentator or something?
No, he's 5'9". He is 5'9". So it makes it even crazier. He was one of the top wide receivers at one point in the NFL at 5'9". That's crazy.
Okay. Well, good for him.
So, but he's always been a petty man, though. Like he's always been up to hijinks, fucking with people on the field, fighting, doing all kind of shit. So it's funny that this phone call happens like this that I'm gonna play for you because he be having a lot of smoke people, and I was surprised he acted like this. So here we go.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you've been f***ing, bro. What you gotta say for yourself?
First of all, this is just me, Dom. I'm gonna continue with y'all. I'm not trying to stop it. I know that y'all get mad when we stop our clips to talk. I'm never gonna tell ask another man why you fucking my lady. That's just me, though.
Right.
Like, Maybe that's my old school thing with it. Like, me and you ain't got nothing to discuss, player. I'm only talking to her about that shit. That's just me.
Stuff.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? She was married. Yeah, man, you're fucking Steve Smith Sr. What kind of dumb shit is that? Why are you quiet, man? Be a fucking man. Steve. You're a man, bro. All that shit you do on TV, all that can you do to other people. Now someone's got you on the phone, you can't even up.
He was snickering.
He just hung up.
And honestly, I'm surprised he even stayed on the phone that long. You know,
Or even answer the phone, period.
or even answer that. But he also, if he didn't know the number, he probably
Yeah, no. You are an NFL athlete. You just ain't picking up the phone. We don't answer phone calls for all these spam calls and people calling.
Well, it
Leave
say
me a message.
spam. So okay, so here's the thing. I've only picked up the phone recently, just in the the situation went on in my house. So that's why, because there have been doctors, nurses, all of this stuff.
Okay.
So
maybe he has a situation where he was looking for a call.
Yeah, and then
it's a local number too, though, because they're all in Baltimore. So
yeah.
But even as soon as he said, "Hey, Steve, it's me," click.
Yeah, I would have. I would have.
Or I'm gonna be petty in the first place. Yeah, I fucked your bitch, nigga, in your crib too, nigga.
It's the I'm sorry.
I mean, you gotta go either way.
But it's like, I'm sorry, and it's like, you're sorry, and I would have just hung. I wouldn't even gave him that.
No, I'm saying go stand. If you gonna, I was saying if you're gonna talk to him, I'm gonna talk shit. Then you're gonna have to try to kill me, then, nigga, because I'm gonna be like, yeah, I was fucking in your crib too. Don't y'all got pink pillows in the guest room? I'll make up some shit. That's for niggas. That's for a nigga over there and look. Do it.
I am just like, it's wild. It is. It's just wild. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't. If I've been cheated on, I'm
not keep in mind this dude that's doing all this stuff though too, Dom. He's a sucker for this shit though. The husband is too. Don't get it.
But okay, look. Yes, absolutely. Because it ain't even like you went off on this nigga. Like, you just call him and you putting this on the internet make you look silly as hell.
Weak.
Number two, I've never confronted a woman about a situation with my dude. I never have. But again, and this is not me being cocky, I only know of one particular incident, but I didn't say nothing to the girl. I only said something. I said something to the guy I was seeing at the time.
Yeah,
because
that's what you're supposed to do.
Because I'm like, whether she knew about me or not, I don't give a fuck. My problem with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've never been that person, but also I got my lick back. And at the end of the day, people are gonna do what they want to do. They just are. So you calling him and he gave you that sorry ass apology. What did you want from him? What did you want from him? That's help me understand what you wanted, because
I don't know. I don't know what was the purpose. What was supposed to happen here?
So yeah, I don't know. That's
man. I Steve Smith, man. Like, You gotta tighten your game up too, man.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all cats mess with people y'all work with, man. I get it. Cheating is what proximity. I know all those different psychological effects. But man, it ain't worth it to be cheating with somebody at the gig. That's the easiest way to get jammed up. You are an NFL player. You can't find somebody in Seattle that you fly out and go see. You got the means. Why are you cheating on home base like that?
Because it's easy. All that other stuff requires
But how you get caught up and you all in that being made fun of right now?
Listen, it is easy. Like Sunday morning.
You want me to read something more than these text messages for you?
Yes, because you really want to.
Hold on, let me find it. Turn you over and get deep. And he sends a picture of
I'm sorry. You just started right there. Oh.
Hey, turn you over and get deep.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, here we go. Let me get through here. We got some more here. But if you give it to me, I'll give it to you, Daddy. Tony Martinez is the husband. He's a sucker though for all this, releasing all this stuff though.
This is, I mean, but he hurt people.
No, I get it. But I would have had a fat lawsuit ready to set up and everything for all this, and everybody would have had to holler at me to get me not to blow this shit up. I'd have had all my shit to my lawyer. You because you can sue someone for being impeding like the ending of your relationship if they got bread.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Depends on the state. You could say because you are the part of the reason I can sue you because you were part of the reason, impetus for the ending of my marriage.
Okay. So, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, and he an NFL dude. Oh yeah, you an NFL dude banging out my wife? Huh? Let me go to my lawyer, shout out to B-Dub, and I'm gonna be like, here you go, all the information. What can I get? That's my next, because I'm not living at home no more, so I do need the money pretty fast. Because I didn't go back home, so I'm living in the car.
Yeah, we know because he knocked the IUD out the place.
Yeah, so I'm living in the car. I'm like, you're right. No. And my lawyer might let me stay in his other crib after he see the IUD part. He's like, you need somewhere to stay, huh? Because you can't go back home.
Oh my gosh.
So, oh man, then I mean, I know people hurt people. You know, hey, everybody grieves and not grieves, but goes through things differently.
Okay, so I have a question before we move on.
Yep.
So, do we consider women suckers when they do this? Like when they go to the internet about what they?
Of course, yes.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I do. It's like no, I ain't gonna say that. No, because that's not how I want to say it. I think women get a curve on it, like a curve.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
They get a little bit of grace more than a man does. I will say that. There we go. Yeah. There's a better example.
Okay, that's what
But in general, I'd be like, dude, that's some sucked up shit that you fucking put all these messages out and everything.
But also, because like I think about like the situation that just happened with Ocho Cinco and Sherelle.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that he was messing with all of these different people. And then just like Matt Barnes' fiance or Anissa, whatever her name is, Beverly Johnson's daughter. And it's the same thing, like, you know, putting his business out here. I feel like we give the wives a little sympathy. It'd be the sides, because the majority of the time we see the mess, it comes from the side piece, and it's like, girl, you look crazy as hell. You know this man is married, blah 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 blah. Whereas for the wife, it's kind of like, damn. But then it's also like, depending on that, like, and it sucks to say, like, certain professions and certain industries where it's like you kind of knew what was coming with the territory though. So it's kind of tricky to navigate and what to say. I just know I'm always getting my look back. I'm just letting you niggas know. So
Man, but no, Steve, man, you got to tighten up, man. You got to tighten up some. And Mr. Martinez, quit being a sucker. Is all. I mean, you know, the other side of the game is, you know, your girl chose me. You know, sad to say, but it is what it is.
That's what it is.
And you got to get over it. Like this is the type of stuff you be thinking. That's how dudes end up killing their lady just because. Hey, she wanted to move on. Maybe cool, whatever, man. You got to let's chalk it up. We'll get through the hurt. You got to just dig in. You gonna hurt, cry, do whatever you need to do. You know, maybe it's what you can do. Maybe, oh, you know what? Let me take that back. He could have did worse and killed her and that man. So if this is way not to do no violence, maybe I need to let it slide. Because a lot of dudes would have went and after I saw the IUD, a lot of cats would have shot her.
Man,
you move my IUD. That's a real gut punch for a brother. Like I'm telling you,
baby. I listen. Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And you know, if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and again share it with everybody.